So, final journey, almost, of the main quest of the Thieves Guild. There's still so much to do after this. We've got a lot of repetitive thief missions to get the Thieves Guild back on track. Which is kind of the fun thing about the Thieves Guild, is that you finish all the quests and there's still plenty to do. Like, if you really want to bring the Thieves Guild back into power, there's a lot of repetitive shit missions you gotta do. We're in the Rift? No. Alright. Got a little surprise for you at the end of this. You might like it. Ah, greetings there. Alrighty, let's go talk to this mad lad.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
Who are you?
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
Mad mustache. Can't even wear a mask without your mustache coming out.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then, it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. Were I able to provide it, I'd shower you in wealth for what you've done. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlisle? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Evermare, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Evermare and replacing the key.
I could be buggered doing that architectural shit. It's like Elkin, rather more. Alrighty. Follow the pilgrim's path. There's like a quest after this where you're like told to like guard the sanctuary if everything and if anything ever happened, which I think is cut content because nothing ever happens. It would have been cool to kind of like just be mind your own business and all of a sudden get like a whisper from Nocturnal. Like the temple's under attack by Vigilance or other David troops or some shit. That would have been neat. I'm pretty sure with God mode you can actually die in this. I think like when I started playing this when I was like 17, I had God mode on, you could still fucking die. I listen here, motherfucker. I wasn't even in the light. What's down there? Nothingness? I'm gonna get trapped down there, you die automatically or what? You can't get trapped down there. It's an invisible wall. That's a bit dodgy. It's full of light. Will I have a team mod for this? I'm pretty sure I would have a stat sheet that has a very... No, I do not. I am disappointed in myself. What's so surprised? That there ain't no big titties on this biatch. That is a nice looking stat sheet. I might have a mod for it. I don't remember. It's too dark to try and find shit. Bandit died, just starved or some shit. No. God damn myself. Hey, this is obviously a very disturbed dead prince. You wouldn't want to worship. Because everything's a fucking trap here. I'm gonna get some more arrows. Where is she?
I sense a presence. Here or something? Oh, it's animal thing. Lovely looking, lovely looking. Do like free alcohol, any game I go to, it's always free alcohol. Ooh, here we go. Only ruin has actual captains in it because it was hideout. Always good for dead bodies. Do you have a mod where you meant to like just take something instead of reading it? We're gonna sneak and do that? No. Alright, let's get back to the mission. Nothing to view here anyway. I can see old. Shit. What we got?
got to find a way to make my weapons like fit through my gate, because I tried it with Epic ever since watching, because I had no idea about the Moon Knight, right? Now, the Moon Knight and the Nightingales look very similar, and both of them have powers of the moon. Because once you become a fully fledged Nightingale, you can then have like the crescent moon, the half moon, the full moon, and you can pick which power you want. I always go the one that makes people batshit mad and try to kill each other. It's a bit of fun. And they look very similar to each other, you know, like the Moon Knight. Not this one, it still does look very similar, but the Moon Knight wears like a white trap and looks like this, and worships a moon god, where sort of the Nightingales worship sort of like a moon deity prince, like a deity prince of darkness. I don't know, it's just maybe Bethesda was very inspired by the Moon Knight comic book to create the Nightingales. Look at Whiterun, it's a fucking carbon copy of Lord of the Rings Episode 3, Return of the King. You know, I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's a city. It's a realm out in the plains. It's like a bearded, blonde-headed king, Jarl, that has a horse symbol and a castle on a mountain. I can't believe it. Oh, fuck me! I'm trying to read that, you fuck. Oi, you're out of control. It's like sand. So I'm taking some pictures and maybe some better arrows. Damn, she looks cool. Where does bones go, dude? Yes, my little surprise.
My, what do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the Seven. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the
Yeah, hold up. Fuck yeah. Trying to take pictures here.
fulfillment of your
Scenic pictures.
dreams.
Everything's looking like it's got LSD or some shit.
Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter.
I've got some naked issues.
But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize.
So I can't look left because she's
Fear
pregnant,
not.
so I want the tits
You'll
out.
have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell,
Man, I
see
don't...
to it the key stays this time.
Yeah,
won't
what you say. That is sick looking. I was probably going to give her horns, but I decided not to. I wasted all that effort just for that. Couldn't really let it because she's got her tits out. Alrighty, Carlia the filthy bitch wouldn't put her clothes back on, so I'd do some duplicating.
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. is her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of stealth, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle.
Some Nightingale shit. I
Warned
mean,
that once you've
Moon Knight
chosen,
shit.
you can't reselect for at
Moon
least a day.
Nightingale. Similar looks, similar philosophies.
Now,
Definitely.
your
There's
life
got
as
this
a
idea
Nightingale
of Moon
begins.
Knight.
Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin, and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
There you have it.
Path, and your journey will be complete.
There you have it. How she went from just a hunter, previous to that. It's invisible.
Carlisle?
Oh, romantics.
Alice,
Take your helmet off.
I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale,
Look at him.
your
What a
fears would
cat.
have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gareth. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.
That'd be heartbreaking, wouldn't it? Give me the ghost of a dead loved one. I'm going to fuck off once again. Oh, god damn it. I've restood on one. Should be able to activate it. What power do I take? There. Whatever. Anyway, I hope you somewhat enjoyed these little stories I had of Taunriel here. This is kind of how she went from previous. I couldn't show this because it's a different part. It's her background. Things you don't really play as. She was an old Mary captain in the Great War, left for dead by her own people. Sort of got it into her head that she has to have her own. She has to have her own back, and she had to survive by stealing and with other hunters when she eventually became a hunter, but just stealing in general. And she became good at it. Eventually, doing a job that got her in some trouble. Put her in jail for like 4 months, and she had headsman's axe to be let out by being a little bit of a flirt. Well, being a bit more than a flirt, getting some ween in between the legs. And yeah, joining up to a crew that eventually was Skyrim's Thieves Guild's quarter, and becoming his boss. Now, the rest of it's pretty boring because if I am to actually become the head of, or the proper boss of the Thieves Guild, I needed to go out and do like 5 successful missions in each of the capitals. And I'm not really a big fan of recording all that shit. Maybe I'll hold off from releasing this video until of course I've become the boss. And then I'll show you her becoming the boss of Thieves Guild, and then it'll basically, if you see her again, it'll be me doing a story on kind of Ragni, the Dragonborn, how she ends up, meeting this, character. Anyway, guys, I guess you'll see her become the boss. So this entire one is to basically rebuild the Thieves Guild back up. Now you saw my last video, I got quite angry at Vex, fucking bitch.
And we are to rebuild the Thieves Guild back to its former glory. So I've got the Whiterun mission, and that is to speak to the Battleborn. I just actually put phony evidence inside of his house for my Whiterun missions. This one is actually kind of boring.
Good to see you.
The Mark Arth and the Windhelm one are actually pretty fun. This one's pretty lame. This is just like going to Solitude, coming back, and Bob's your uncle. And if he's not, then David's your uncle. And if he's not, then Charlie's your uncle. And if he's not, I don't fucking know. But I guess the first one's a very boring one. I'd probably just skip through this if you're not really interested in watching me run back and forth from fucking Whiterun to Solitude, because there's no action in this. It's a very boring mission. But I'd probably stick around for the Windhelm mission and the Markarth mission when I eventually get them, because I got to do, I think, 4 more. I think I got to do like 4 more or 5 more. I think I got to rest. No, 4 more in Windhelm.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. You're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay. A close friend of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us. Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block in Solitude. The city guard in Solitude is seeking Arn for a serious crime. When he fled here, he was arrested for drunken behavior. Can you imagine? Fortunately, his identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him. Hold a moment. This is more than a simple prison break. I want to have Arn's name stricken from the record books permanently. I'm setting him up with a new identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail. The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second is to change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity. If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug instead of a professional. You see, both of these items are kept inside Dragon's Reach. They don't allow visitors inside the Jarl's or the Steward's chambers. One more thing. If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid. You watch yourself.
I don't have to go to friggin' Solitude for this one. This is just a Whiterun job, man. This is like the easiest fucking mission in all of Skyrim. It has to be. I just walk in, write a bit of shit, take a note. Like I said, Bob, Charlie, Martin's your uncle. That took a little bit too long. I'm filthy. Can't go breaking the Jarl's palace looking like a degenerate. We'd add a new statue there.
Worship of talents is strictly forbidden.
So yeah, man, this mission's so boring. I don't know how to timestamp stuff on YouTube first, at all, really. Haven't figured that one out. I haven't even bothered to look. But I'd skip through this one. I really would. I would not watch this shit, the very start one. So good thing it's a boring one. Mage character.
Where's that ability?
supplies then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details? My lord,
I'm gonna use that one.
since Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of
Let's do a
goods
daily
has
thing.
doubled. I'll need more coin to buy the provisions properly. Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scarcely afford to pay the guards. We need every one of them in these troubled times. You'll have to make do with what we have, Proventus. Yes, my lord.
We're busy having a meeting. Ah, fuck. I'm just so bored already. And like, I gotta go do fourth. But, yeah, bloody hell. Now what else? Something else I gotta do here. Holy shit. I'm a ghost. I'm not even sure I get in trouble for being here, because I've been in here many times to Centauros. Ah, I wasn't in there, what are you on about?
I'm concerned about the Jarl's safety.
Nothing sus about a chick wearing leather. With a bow and arrow on her back. Maybe it's an adventurer, maybe the thieves. I might make like a proper vanilla version of the beast armor so I can actually like wear the hood and shit like that.
Hi there.
Oh my
Until
goodness!
next time.
I need to edit that child. Didn't I bury someone here? I swear to God I did. Guess not. Oi, fucking good fella.
Alfred. Arn? Never heard of. I guess that means you're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin that he has my support and all the weight it carries in Whiterun from now on. I think he'll be quite pleased.
Gold Colt.
Keep your
Dragon
eyes
Gold
open
Gold
for those
Barbarian.
Stormcloak
There you go.
dogs,
Well,
huh?
whatever, man. That was very boring, so I'll try and like put it down in the comments. If you're watching this, congratulations. But if you know, fucking hopefully you're not, because that shit was so lame. Whatever. We'll go to the next one.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market. My daughter Adara is also my apprentice. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure where else to turn.
Turn around.
Several months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan. Well, it never arrived. Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strongarm. Look, I talked to the Jarl, the steward, the housecarver, everyone. They all told me their resources were spread too thin right now. Word on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured... Exactly. Look, this mold is irreplaceable. I'll pay you well for its return, and I can also prove to be quite a valuable ally to the Thieves Guild. Yes, indeed. The only thing I can tell you is that the mold was taken to the bandits' hideout, a small cottage called Pine Watch. I'm not sure how many men they have inside, but I trust that won't be an issue for you. Good luck.
Wood furniture in this cave is rotten to the core.
Alrighty.
Silverstone.
This one isn't, you know, boring like the Whiterun one. But sometimes boring's good.
I assume you're going to tell me? I prefer working in silver. More skill needed in forging.
But this one's kind of fun. Now, I can't help myself. It's just, whenever there's a stealth mission and I don't need to kill people, I kill everyone. I can't help myself. It's just there's an opportunity there to put a good old-fashioned arrow in someone's back, and you know, I do it. Like the Markarth mission to to get the Felma text. I kill everyone, man. I just
I'll do it. God damn, that was loud. Can you shut up and fuck off? Alright, my bow and arrow on me. Nah, bugger that. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna up that skill. Oh, why's my distraction 100? Lockpick is weak as shit. Fuck ya! In the ass. I'm kind of got used to playing the archer, like, because the last guy I played, I'm pretty sure I haven't killed anyone with the sword with her at all. I think it's trying to make it my first. It's suspect. Hello, anybody home? Oh, fucking hell. Walk in the shadows.
Good afternoon. Enden's Mold. I'm afraid you have the wrong place, my friend. You'll find no silversmiths here. I assure you, I have nothing of value. I'm nothing but a poor woodcutter just trying to make ends meet. Well, Enden is a silversmith in Markarth, so I just assumed. So that's how it's going to be, huh? Fine. Take your best shot.
Like I said, I
never should have come
tendency to kill people.
Show me what
It's really unnecessary with a sword. Maybe good for a dagger, but unnecessary. Gold! Honestly, buttons in a fantasy medieval world could have just had an activation on the cupboard itself. How am I stealing it? Maybe he's a woodcutter. He's working for bandits, but he's working for bandits, right? Has it been 24 hours yet? I don't think so. Right in your dick. Or apparently not. Hello. Oh, fucking hell.
Hello? Who's there?
Jesus. You sneaky girl. See, I probably don't need to kill these people, but it's just satisfying doing it anyway. All these heart shots. Probably gonna need a fucking torch. I can't see a fucking thing. Jesus. I like these arrows, man. They're kind of like barbed in a way. They're like, if they went in, you wouldn't be able to pull them back out. God, I would have paid good to be a vampire right now. another world. Thieves Guild weren't there. She would have joined the Dark Brotherhood and became an associate with the contractor. But during this time in the game, the Brotherhood has been wiped out. Well, so they think. Oop, fuck me, dude. Must be it, hopefully.
Is someone
Holy
there?
fuck. That is such a bullshit perk. You just turn invisible. Like, you do it in the middle of the daytime and it happens. I should have took the Shadow Stone. And I might take the requirements of that Nightingale, which is pretty shit. Like, that's crap. Should be like a shout. TG M? No. Do God mode. It's so fun.
Did you hear something?
What was that? We're not alone.
I think it's the followers having to fight to the death.
Mercy!
I hear a man saying, let me take care of you, for another man. We got some LGBTQI plus alphabetical fucking whatever you want to call it bandits in here. They'll probably hit me first because I can't see a fucking thing in this place. Oh my goodness. West right in my face. How the fuck do I find where I need to go in this place?
Just need one good haul.
We're not gonna lift the blade until we get to the boss.
Is someone there?
Nope, nope, nope. Don't got a fucking flashlight on, you can't hit me.
You're lost? Great. Now I'm gonna have to kill you. Yeah! Mercy!
Burn you with this.
I cannot
Bad
rest.
time to get lost. You sweat. I'm gonna
Kill your dog.
Hear me? Dead!
You won't get the best of You'll be so much.
Can't wait to count out your coin. Enough!
Fine. Burn your dog.
You're dead. You hear me?
Smells like chicken. Just woke her up.
Is someone there?
Is someone there? Better have clothes on, you bitch.
Must be my imagination.
Wow. Okay, Bethesda.
What was that?
That was you, you dumb bitch. Thank you. Don't really need these. It's going sick. Fuck it. Man, I'm lost in this room. How do I get out? Jesus. Beep. Ah, Lightfoot. Imagine making it this far right. I'm stepping on this, and where's the trap? I don't know, something ends up just like splitting you right in the head after you made through all the traps. Yummy, 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 yummy. Ooh, gold. The glass stuff isn't really that important. Because someone makes a really, really fine looking glass replacer, it makes it look truly magnificent. Hey, listen, I want every freaking coin, mate. No, don't you try and be dodgy on me, bro.
Nothing. Just drink. I
Oh,
work
did you
silver,
need something?
like my father. And his father, my
Totally
wife
forgot
Kira
about
runs
this.
our jewelry stall.
Totally
Mark.
forgot about it. Here we go.
You've more than proven that the Thieves Guild is back on its feet in our city, and earned every bit of your reward. Tell Delvin that he can count on me to provide the influence around here with the right people when he needs it. If you're ever looking to sell any illegally obtained merchandise, I'd also provide my services as a fence. It's the least I can do.
Sweet. That one's
When you
done.
get back to
Now
Riften,
time the other two shit
Tell
ones.
Delvin this new...
Fucking mate, you gotta wash your meat every now and then, fella.
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors. My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago.
Fuck, that's rough.
Left her laying on the ground in the pool of her own blood. I assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. Then I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought. No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks,
That's sad.
but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine? Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before... well, you know. Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process. Exactly. One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back. The only name I have is Naranya. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. I should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yes, can I help you? Fiotli.
Fiotley, where have I heard that name? Oh, of
Can you
course,
stop
the poor
doing that?
girl was
Freaking the
murdered.
fuck out.
Such a beautiful young thing. A
I'm looking
tragedy,
away.
to be certain.
I'm looking away.
How dare you? You're accusing me
How dare
of
you?
taking
You're doing
part in
some
such
weird
a
hand shit, you heathen.
heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing. Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people. Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed. It's a guild of Ultima Thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows.
They're crazy.
Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
No, Linwe prefers stealing from the deceased.
Your voice just changed.
Digs
What
up
the
the
fuck?
corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
Ah, so she was killed by the butcher.
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area,
Absolute
he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me. If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so after you're done with all this, come back
I'm
anytime.
done
and
looking at this
I'll
shit.
make good on my end of the bargain.
I gotta look away.
I'm sorry I misled you.
Jesus,
Return when
mate.
this is over, and we'll talk about my involvement in the Thieves Guild.
Ugh. Makes me sick
Cookware,
looking at that shit.
knives,
I'm
and
getting
other goods
fucking
from
motion
home,
sick.
all at
These
reasonable prices.
fucking arrows. Alrighty. Somerset Shadows, about to be Somerset,
Did
Somerset.
you use my good...
I gotta think about this. Somerset, nah, this sounds shit. Somerset Race, no, because then that makes them sound like they're badass instead of dead. Somerset Ghost, there you go. Fucking we're doing it. I got a torch too to burn their flag because we're all about massive disrespect. Filthy Ultima dogs. How fucking dare you? How dare you carry these skills? Armor. Oh, fuck that. This thing is mad. She's a tank.
I can take you.
You're not an Ultima, mate. You're a Nord. Alright. We go zing zing, because this is actually one where you're meant to actually kill people. Which is beautiful, because this is all about what I love doing, is sitting in the shadows, pulling back a bowstring, just watching it go suck air in, instead of sucking air out. What the fuck happened there? Oh, electric arrows. Time for boom booms. I don't think there's any more. Prefer to do a little stealthy, but you know what? I got these arrows for a reason. They're not here to look good. They do look pretty fucking good, but they're gonna look so much better when they go kaboomskis. That was a shock. Get it? They don't do much radius damage, you know. What a shithole to run a guild in. I know these other guys, you know, these guild run it in a fucking sewer, but you're in a frozen shithole. back here. Fuck you. Fire, 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 fire. Fire. There it is. They're like glass arrows in a way. Hello, motherfucker! Wee, how did you go?
What was that?
I got one left that's got your fucking name on it, fella.
Over here!
Right, maybe not yours.
Come on. That's ready, damn you.
Wee, that's you. You're the one. Alright,
I'll end your miserable life.
Oh, look at that. How do I select shit in this game? I should take your shit too. Yeah, ultimate Thieves Guild. But I don't need that. I've got my own look. But I'm gonna put you on your ass because I don't want your dick coming out. Actually, I'll do a little bit safer, alright? Because oh damn it! There's so much shit here. Burn your Cretan. There we go. No more nudes. Just a man and his cooked ass. Some rump. Fuck off. Wait. Is there someone here? Fuck yeah. Let's see if these things actually do work, right? Or not. Do I get my fire arrow back, or what? Right. What is going on here?
Yeah.
Alright, I need some fire magic. So, the best way to accomplish this would be through fire. Hope it doesn't crash the game. Search. Scroll, because I don't want to learn magic. That was good. We'll take a little screenshot of that. I haven't seen a bleed in a while, eh? Don't burn then. Oh, shit. Anyway. done that. We've got the locket. We've killed the dude. We've slaughtered him. Any more victims I should know about? Don't think so. Don't care. I'm fucking out of here. Should really favourite it, but it don't sticks on my belt because of immersive equipment. I don't like that. I probably have some cool shit on the main, but how do I go check that? Make sure you don't have any unique swords, Elven. Nah, couldn't be buggered. So we got one more left, and that is Solitudes. I've just downloaded the mod called Night of the Thieves Out or some shit, and apparently it allows you to like do jobs at certain locations. It might be a bit useless now. It also allows you to like steal from like smaller holds and shit like that, which is pretty immersive. It might be a bit difficult to do burglaries. Fucking, my English has died an ass in places like that. But because again, I have Cities of the North, and they're like the cell was changed, but also moved into like a smaller episode where the old cell was. So objects might be in areas I can't get to, but again, TCL will fix that. But I do like the idea of being able to go to Dawnstar and steal something of someone there, because you only seem to steal it from the capitals, which is pretty shit. Even though they are capitals, but they're walled capitals. You better be out of here, man. I do not want to sit around jerking my gherkin. This update did Windhelm, if you're curious. Ugh! Jesus. Is called Cities of the North.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside. It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fjoltli once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Tell Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Windhelm, he's got it.
What a fucking map.
Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Thank God you didn't say arrow in the fucking knee, eh? Am I right? No arrow in the knee, my friend, eh? Hey, am I right?
Need something?
I'm out of here. Alright. On to the next mission.
There's no changing your stubborn Nord mind. But when this
About time you got here.
I will have my
I'm not accustomed to dealing with people who are unreliable. That's why I asked Delvin to send me his best.
Collect taxes on your properties here in the city.
Huh, that remains to be seen. Nothing raises my ire more than having an agreement broken. It's bad for business, and it wastes time. Captain Volf of the Dainty Slode has decided to test my patience on this matter by neglecting to honor a trade agreement we had established. I need you to help me show him the error of his ways by sneaking on board the Slode and planting some contraband. You'll need to get your hands on some Balmora Blue from Sabine Niet down by the docks. She's the first mate on another ship, the Red Wave. Once you get your hands on it, I want you to plant it in Captain Volf's footlocker. I'll take care of the rest. Captain Volf is ashore right now, and I want the authorities waiting for him when he gets back.
Now get going. I don't want to see your face until the job's
And his voice changed again, the same thing the last elven chick did.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet
Good.
with General
We've wasted
Tullius?
enough time
There are some
here.
issues we must speak about.
I'm afraid he's had to reschedule, my grace. By all accounts.
God damn it. Smallest race, so I run the slowest.
You reek! A little friendly advice. Take a bath and get some new clothes.
How dare you?
Well then, you're talking to the right person. I'm the only one left in Taunriel that can get my hands on it. It's damn near impossible to find anymore. You want to buy it off of me? Good. Here, take the Balmora Blue is locked in a chest under the docks near the Red Wave. Hope you like getting wet.
Oh yeah, friggin' fishes underneath me. That is outrageous. I can't steal my money back. That is just so unimmersive. Not on my side. Stop giving me away, fuck. I think he's spotting me. I'm going to be a fucking ninja.
The importers, the wizard. Just killing me, talks to me like that again. Imagine he sleeps wood to gold, poisonous meat. Wish I could turn wood to gold. Might pay off my bounty for beer every now and then. Walks up the city of free man. These are stupid, huh? Anything outside the walls is a risk, aye. But at least the guards don't come nosing around. The guards think they're better than all of us, and that we can just be thrown away. Those bastards.
Go to college, Dustin. Use your smarts. I think I'm supposed to figure out which college.
This is a really fucking hard lock for an addict lock.
Should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait for me, but they never wait.
2 3s. What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull that ace out of my boot.
Weak.
That woman and her lies. God, should have known she was lying. Tired of the night. Tired of this.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Leave me alone.
I'll find you.
You? We just walked right past you.
Can't.
Nothing here after all.
Must be my imagination.
Alright, that's done.
Must be my imagination.
Good, make a person. Oh, yes, thank you.
The Imperials are good for business, and business... Yes, I know. In fact, by now, Captain Wolf should be on his way to the prisons. Our contract is complete. Here's a token of my gratitude for your efforts. Oh, convey my compliments to Delvin for me. Tell him I'll be happy to reopen whatever doors he needs in Solitude. I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.
Well, like I said, I've done. That's all the capitals of
Bryling's
Skyrim.
obsession with honor and tradition
Fuck
is
you, idiot.
quaint, but politically irrelevant.
So now it's suddenly back to the Thieves Guild, and it's time to take the mantle of Thieves Guild's boss. And then I want to have a little discussion of kind of what I plan for this character, you know, what she's going to do in between here and when I use her next. And hopefully you enjoy that bit. I don't know if you guys enjoy this. Let me know in the comments, because I haven't got the heavy burn cinematic, and I don't know how to make my character walk in a direction I need to while I'm filming it, you know, like, that would be sick, but again, I'm not a big scripter. Who's it there, isn't it? I was going to finish those, guys. But yeah, I thought, you know, that way I could try to show you. Anyone else? No. It's my Thieves Guild character. And there's his hat I left there. Anyway, guys, let me know if you like this sort of thing where I kind of actually play the character. I know I kind of missed out on a lot of the Assassin's character, but I simply could put those saves back in, and I could sort of do it for you where I show you kind of what I did. Or just live gameplay of his character, but I don't know if you want it, because we've all played the Thieves Guild, or the guilds before. I'm just playing it from a perspective of a different character in each guild. Hopefully you enjoy this sort of stuff, because you know, I don't want to be wasting my time putting this shit up on YouTube and editing it if no one enjoys it. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of the Dark Brotherhood's character. He's kind of at the point now to where he's kind of in hiding because the guild has been destroyed, so people think. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the guild hall when I become the boss. The time has finally come where I can actually look forward to making the next character, well, pretty much an existing character, one of my favourite follow mods, Minerva, I don't know. I want her to be my... I've got way too many female guild characters, but whatever. Finally become the Thieves Guild boss. I mean, the last mission was really easy, because I got 2 solitudes straight up, and I was like, fuck. But here we are. Wait, where are you? Rick? Take your hood off, okay, mate? You don't need it on. You're with us.
Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our guild master. Don't worry. I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of this cistern room, we can begin.
I don't know Vex and out of there, because I had them as followers, so I didn't have to worry about travelling back and forth. Yeah, here they are. You're wearing the wrong outfit, mate. You're wearing the wrong outfit, you goose.
Look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just gonna keep it short. Being guildmaster means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader and keeping this rabble in order.
No shit, Sherlock.
With that in mind, I propose that the position of guildmaster should be yours. Delvin?
Agree.
Vex?
Sure, why not?
Carlia?
Absolutely.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you guildmaster and wish you good fortune and long life. Now everyone, get back to work. You need anything? Anything at all? Don't... Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for. But we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around. After we're done, Head over to Taunriel, and she'll set you up with your guildmaster armor. Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here.
Inlet of fucking what now? Well, doesn't really go up the body at the moment. Oh, maybe. No, I don't know.
I can't think of a better person for the job, Nightingale. I'm feeling a sense of inner peace. Something I haven't felt in a very long time. Instead of being clouded with thoughts of revenge and retribution, I feel only serenity and fulfillment. Of course, I've been also dabbling in my old pastimes as well. Take a look around, and feel free to share the fruits of my labour.
Oh my god, there's lights in the centre. Well, that's it, guys.
Eyes open.
That, you know, I did a video on how she became a thief, and now I've finally become the Thieves Guild Master.
This is the best the guild's done since I've been a part of it.
Let's
I can't think of a better person for the
somewhere
job,
a little more
Nightingale.
quiet. Actually, no, let's do it right here. This is my fucking desk right now. Alright. Crown of Barazai. I'm going to do that too. I've never ever done it. In the 11 years I've played Skyrim, I've never gone hunting for all those things. But I'm never going to get a quest mod for that. Because absolutely not am I going to travel all around Skyrim trying to find individual pieces. Anyway. So here we are. Now, her plans, which when I get to the Dragon Ball, if I get to the Dragon Ball, because Skyrim isn't a well-built game, especially when it comes to mods. Mods are essential to Skyrim, but at the same time they act like a cancer to a save if you don't treat them properly, or even if your save gets too old. And I'll show you how old my save is. 262 hours. Okay, almost kicking 263. Saves aren't known to live much that long, or that size. So hopefully I do get there, but Taunriel's plan, right? Next time she'll have... Oh, I might jump in between and do some thief sort of things, kind of like come back and jump into her and play as her and mess around a little bit. But her main thing, her next story is going to be part of the Dragon Balls. You know, imagine this. Yuzi brag. You'll see it one day. Taunriel's just sitting there having a drink at the guild, you know, normal guild affairs until Thalmor start marching in, you know, and like they come through and there's a guy asking about a certain old fella that's been under the guild's protection for a while. She's a bit suspect, you know, she's watching this guy and eventually he disappears, you know, but he doesn't know, he's still there. And then eventually the Thalmor go further into Ratway looking for this guy. She's powerless to do anything about it. There's like 7 of them or so, and they don't really want to get mixed up in Thalmor affairs. And then all of a sudden, these 3 people come in. Now, these 3 people will be Centauros, which is my Imperial character, Sigurd, which is my Stormcloak character, and Ragni, which is my Dragonborn character. And we'll be playing as Ragni with those 2 as followers. And she'll come in asking about this older man, and eventually she'll talk to Delvin, and Delvin will realise she's not Thalmor yet. This is where this guy is. And as soon as she goes through the door, that Nord, the trader, the milk drinker, follows in. She goes to her station, grabs her Nightingale gear, and sneaks in and ambushes. And I'm trying to think when I come back outside, where he's up in the hallway when he becomes an enemy. Hopefully I'm gonna place her there and have her kill him. And then eventually she's gonna help Centauros, Sigurd, and Ragni, and she'll be the Nightingale, the famous companion of the Dragonborns that nobody knows who the hell she is. She's a Nightingale, and Nightingales are known to be Daedric worshippers or protectors of Nocturnal. She'll keep her identity a secret, because again, it's not very smart business. Either one of those other 2 companions will one day be part of the winning side, and it's not good having them know who you are, let alone they know where you live. So she'll keep her identity secret for that, and that's kind of how I wanted her to go. So I don't know if I still have the armor on her. No, I do not. But she will basically be Team Dragonborn's mystery. Anyway, hopefully, thank fuck I've done this, because I'm looking forward to doing the Mages Guild character, and if I'm going to do that Mages Guild mod that just came out, the expansion, where you actually be like a student. I'm going to do Maneva, because Maneva is a fun character. She's an explorer in Skyrim. I'm going to go in, I'm going to steal her face and make sure I get the meshes right so I can actually take her head. And then I'm going to change a little bit with Protheus, and I'll be able to have a Maneva lookalike. Her facial structure, but maybe a different skin colour or different hairstyles and stuff like that. She'll be my next one. Firstly, I've got to port her over, which I'll do a video on that. Then I've got to steal her head, which I might even show you how I do that. And then I'll start us out, being an adventurous, travelling mage of Skyrim. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Catches.